And we are live. Well, hello and welcome everyone to this, the day, I don't know if it counts as day 3 or day 6 of the 12 days of FME. It's the third puzzle, but it's day 5, I guess, in the 12 days. I'm here. You can see I've got a special guest today. I'm here with my colleague Brian.
Hi, everybody. Very excited
So
to be here. Thanks, Mark.
yeah, it's going to be good to have a couple of people online and chatting, and yeah, so we'll see who else tunes in, and you can be on Twitch or YouTube wherever you are. Welcome. So yeah, so we're going to look at the 12 days of FME challenge number 2. We have, just in case you missed it, we've got this main landing page here for the 12 days of FME. And one of those, under challenge 1, you can see answers and results. So if you missed challenge 1 answers, you can check them out here on this page. And we explain all of those answers and who got the top score and all of that. So yeah, if you missed that one, please do check that out. We'll put one online in an hour or so for day 2, or puzzle 2, so you can see what the answers were for them. But for now, I think we should go through that puzzle, Brian. How do you feel about guessing some of these map projections? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm into it. Let's
Okay.
try it out.
So can you see that screen okay?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a delay on my side, but
Okay.
it'll be fine.
Let's zoom in a little bit. So what do you think that first one is? Would you say Verticon World Domination Evil Map Projection? I can pretty much guarantee it's.
I'm totally leaning towards that one, Mark. That's screaming to me.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
I
zoom in a
bet.
bit. Let's see what I would guess. So, I like to do the process of elimination on these.
Okay,
And are you wanting me to guess here? Because I'm going to
sure,
guess.
go for it.
I'm going to go for a Robinson. Go simple. Something
I
simple.
think you're absolutely right on that one. That is Robinson.
Nice. Very good.
And just in case anyone wonders, Virtucon is from the Austin Powers movie. That's the evil people there. There's a Winkle triple, but I don't think there's a Winkle quadruple. And the
Right.
Buckminster Fuller one is that one that's got the weird shapes. That
Yeah.
I've got one somewhere, but I don't.
Icosahedron.
Yeah. Do I have it on my wall? No, it must be in the other room. I do have one of that. So anyway, that's what the other 3 are. Okay, so there's an obvious fake answer on this one. I don't know if you can pick that one out.
Okay, so wait for it to pop up for me.
Okay.
I like when you put you got to get some good fakes in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Um,
so this one's very obvious to me. So a little fact about Mark and I, we like to play chess together.
yeah.
And there's a very good chess reference right in here. So the hyper-modern Nimzovich is
Yeah,
definitely something chess related, Mark. Am I right?
you are. Do you know the opening moves for that?
I do not. The hyper-modern side scares me a little bit. So.
Yeah. I think it's, well, not that anyone really cares who's watching this, but I think it's e4, knight to f3. I think that's the opening because black doesn't push the pawns forward and gives up control of the center. I think
Right.
that's what hypermodern means apparently. But I did look it. I had to look that up. I didn't. I couldn't have told you that before. So
No, that's very
yeah.
good. So I'm
Uh,
gonna guess, and I think it's one of the first two in my
okay.
brain. And I'll go for the cylindrical.
You
Am
are
I
right
wrong?
again. Yeah.
Oh,
Although I did spell it wrong. It should be an A, not an. It should be an E, not an A in Miller. So that's my
okay. Well,
typo. But a lot of people said Mercator, but it really isn't Mercator because Africa's bigger than
yeah.
Greenland, and one of the big complaints is about Mercator is that Greenland's so bigger than Africa, so you can tell it's not that. Um, and the pseudo cylindrical as well has got a similar issue, so we can pretty much tell it's the Miller cylindrical one. So Well done to everyone who got that one right.
Yeah. Do we know, Mark, if anyone got perfect scores on this one?
We do,
Oh
yes,
no.
and we'll have a look at that shortly. But yes, we got about 95 entries, I think, and last time I looked, there were about 16 perfect scores. So yeah, that some people, yeah, did really well on this.
Awesome.
So
Well,
can
this one blows my mind.
yeah,
I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but
yeah,
it doesn't feel like a map to me. But I'm gonna guess,
uh
and I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna throw it out there. The South Pole Namek.
huh.
Is
Well,
that anywhere close, Mark?
you are doing very good at guesses this morning. I got to say
Am I
that
right?
you're absolutely right. Yes,
Whoa.
if you look really
I,
closely, you can see Antarctica right in the middle of that.
okay.
And,
I figured I was somewhere in a strange place, and
yeah,
you needed a strange projection to.
and that's the peril of reprojecting the entire world with a coordinate system that's only meant for a local area.
Yeah. That's right.
All of the other ones on there are real coordinate systems supported by FME as well. So
Oh yeah.
I didn't try them out, but I would suspect any local coordinate system that you reproject with the entire world map, you're going to get something like that.
Yeah.
That's the right area, but then it's sort of like the rest of the world just gets completely schmucked or smushed or something. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Looks like you're in hyperspace in the last one.
yeah.
All right.
So next one, yes, and there's another typo in here. It should be Werner pseudoconic, not Werder. Just in case that makes any difference to you.
It does not. I'm gonna go for another strong guess here. Beta global, because it looks pretty good. Nothing
Yeah.
massively skewed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess the Lambert.
Okay. Can you pick out the one that's obviously false?
The compromise?
No. There's a chess reference in there.
Oh really?
A bit more obscure, but
Oh, the Stafford.
yes, that's
Gambit. There you
right.
go.
And Eric Rosen is the streamer that plays that one all the time, and
Right.
it's sort of
Caught that one.
a trademark. Yes. Actually, no. The Van der Grinten compromise is actually the right answer. The Werner pseudoconic is the map that's sort of heart shaped. I don't know if you've seen that. You often see it on
Yeah,
Valentine's
yeah.
Day. It's and the conic one is a conic's normally where you get a single point. It's sort of a cone shaped thing, so it sort of curves and wraps around a bit more. But the Van der Grinten one is like this compromise thing. It's not equal area. It's not equidistant or equiangular or whatever. It's just sort of a mix of all of the three combined. So
Right.
yeah,
Very cool.
that's what that is. Yeah. So and again, Van der Grinten. Like, who would have known that's supported in FME? But it is. So yeah. So there you go. And yeah, it did. It looked quite a good map. I was quite impressed with how that looked on a world scale.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you see the last one?
I can.
Okay.
So let's see if there's an obvious one that does not speak to me.
Yeah, there's no chess reference in this one.
Okay.
But
is
there
there
is-
any reference, like a funny one that you...
There is, yes. There's a funny one in here.
Okay. Sinusoidal maybe is not the right
Yes,
one.
that's
Okay.
that's the fake one. Yes, sinusoidal depleneration. That's I don't know if you've ever seen it. This is video where this guy demonstrates some sort of electrical engineering technology, and it's completely made up. And he talks about, oh well, you've got your lunar shaft bearings, and if you don't have a dingle arm, then you get sinusoidal depleneration, and so it's a funny video. It's,
That's funny.
but I saw sinusoidal as a name of a coordinate system and thought I can't miss that out, so
No.
I used that.
Very good. I'm
So-
gonna guess the equidistant Arctic polar.
Yeah, again another good. Oh, actually, no. Well, yeah, good answer, but not the right one, unfortunately.
It's one of the Arctics.
It is one of the Arctics, and since you know it's not the equidistant, then you know it is the stereographic because.
Gotcha.
So yes, they're both polar. They both and stereographic is an azimuthal. I think that means that the bearings out from the pole will be the right direction. If you see what I mean.
Right.
So everything has got a correct angles and direction, but the equidistant part means the lengths are correct as well, and I can see that it's not really correct there. Like you can see that Argentina is just sort of like stretched out, and yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a stereographic one.
Gotcha.
So there you go. That would be a 5 out of 5 if
Yeah.
already got them.
My trick is if I see two questions or two answers on a multi-choice that are similar,
Uh-huh.
then I lean to gravitate towards one of those.
Yes.
There's some-
I think you're right. I think, and quite often the third answer in a multiple choice is always the correct
Oh, yeah.
one. But
Oh, that's true too.
but in this case, what I did, I made it shuffle the answers every time, so you won't you wouldn't be able to do that. So. Okay, well, I'm just exporting all of the information from that survey, and you can see that we've got 64% average of 3.2, which is a little bit higher than on the guess the country.
Yeah. Great.
So let's see how many people got no. One person got 0 out of 5, which will be quite a good effort. Even if you were trying to get it wrong, that's still a good effort.
Yep.
And
They're not easy questions.
yeah, but 19 people got 5 out of 5, so I'm very impressed. Now I'm just going to go and open that folder up, and I'm just going to open this up in another window because this data contains everyone's email address and whatnot, so we don't want to show that on screen.
Great.
So I am just going to, on my other screen, I'm pasting it into position. I'm extracting the data, and I can show you my FME workspace in a second. The other thing about SurveyMonkey is that they have this very odd header on it that I have to switch the header over because it's a CSV file, but they have a very weird header.
So you have to cut that out when you're reading the data back?
Yeah, I just replace it with one that I've got pre-made. Okay, so I've saved that. Let's open my workspace up. This is the one, and I just need to point it to the right data set, which is in here. Click OK, and you can see that we have a workspace, and if I hit the run button, it'll read all of the answers. So there was 90 something entries, 96 entries, 19 of them fully correct, 77 were not fully correct. 5 people didn't put their email address or anything in, so we can't contact them. But anyway, so we picked a winner. We did a feature shuffle. We sampled that person, and the winner is
Drum roll.
Yele Dzwef, whose name I probably completely mispronounced, but I apologize for that. But hey, congratulations on that. That's a
Congrats, Yelly.
yes, and we know that name. I think he's from Belgium. I'm pretty sure, and we have contact with him. So yeah, congratulations. We'll send you a prize off. Yeah, sometime later today. We'll send something out by email.
Great. Congrats.
So yeah, so that was day 2, and we'll put the answers up later. I wanted to cover day 3 now and talk about that, if we can do that, Brian, very quickly.
Yeah. Got a sneak peek here.
Yeah.
It's like-
So day 3, it's actually open now. You can go and read it. You can go and find out about it. I don't know if you realised that December, our marketing team called December the month of FME for good. We had October, I think it was the FME Community Month. November was GIS Month. That's right, wasn't it, Brian? GIS Month?
Yep, that's
Yes.
right.
Obviously, GIS Day being in that. And so they picked the idea of December being FME for good, doing good things with FME. And yeah, we got a blog post up there yesterday if anyone's interested. There's a blog post about integrating data if you're working with a non-profit, how to get a license, what resources are available, and the sort of things you can do for a non-profit organization with your FME licenses. So that's well worth a read if you want to find out more about that initiative. But for us on this puzzle, it's not going to be a quick question and answer thing. It's actually going to be more of a challenge using FME. You've got a week to do this, so you don't have to enter this until this time next week. So this one's got a week until it closes. And the idea here is that the Humanitarian Data Exchange is a website that I found for finding and sharing data for humanitarian purposes. So why don't we mash that up with FME and either download some data from their website and use FME to make a map or analysis of some sort and do something interesting with that data, or use FME to create a new data set of humanitarian data that you can publish onto that HDX website. And so we'll judge that next week, and we'll award up to 5 entries into the grand prize draw based on usefulness and the style and things like that. And
Amazing.
yeah, and we won't do a daily winner like we just did because you can't pick at random like that. Well, I guess we could, but we'll make a donation to the Humanitarian OpenStreetMap team for everyone who enters. So yeah, please do enter. You'll be, even just by entering, you'll be earning some money for a great mapping related non-profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of entries.
I hope so, yeah. Humanitarian Data Exchange website looks like this. You can sort of search for a data set and find something in there and use it. So when I looked at this, I found I thought it was HXL, but it's actually pronounced Hexel.
Ah.
And what it is a very sort of odd particular data format for humanitarian data, that it sort of adds an extra line into CSV or Excel data, and that line has a bunch of tags that relate to humanitarian purposes, and it just makes it more interoperable, I guess, the data, because you've tagged it with what each field actually means rather than just the name of it. So,
right.
So that's
An
interesting.
Yeah. Way to add metadata.
Yeah, I thought so. And so what I did, we had the demo days last week where everyone in the support team creates FME demos of what they would like to do, and I created a Hexel reader. So if anyone's interested in trying that out, it might come in useful for this project. You can find it on the FME Hub. I just uploaded it on there. So
Perfect.
yeah. So yeah, please have a go at. Excuse me, my phone's ringing in the background. Yeah, please have a go at that puzzle. You've got a week to make a map and or make a data set and submit it to us. And yeah, that'd be earn up to 5 entries in the contest, and the winner gets this fantastic globe,
which spins on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about.
It does, yeah. I think all of us at SAFE, we saw this and we're like, "Ooh, I want one of those."
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, fantastic. So we ordered that, and it apparently arrived in the SAFE office. I don't think anyone's opened the box yet to look at it, but I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
It's in safekeeping for now.
Yes, literally safekeeping. Yeah, we can do some dreadful puns in our name. So,
That's right.
So yeah, so whoever we pick on the final day as the winner, we'll ship that fantastic globe out to you. So yeah, and please do enter challenge 3, and there's 3 more challenges next week. The last one will be live. So yeah. Anything else you can think of, Brian, to mention? While
No, I'm super excited to see the entries, and
yeah,
these are so much fun, and looking forward to next week. It's going to be great.
fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you for dropping in this morning and being game for running through the coordinate system challenge.
It was tough.
Yeah, I think you got 3 out of 5. That's pretty good. That was about the average score. So
I'm proud of myself.
yeah, you should be. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll close it down for today then. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Probably not that many people, but we'll put this on YouTube as well. Well, it's on YouTube. It's streaming there live anyway. So yeah. So we'll say goodbye.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks, folks. Oh, thank you, Brian. It's been great.